lay the foundation. It doesn't mean you're just coming empty-handed. Both of you are foundation.
Because a person is rich does not mean that he has financial sense. It does not mean that he can manage that riches.
There's maintenance. Nobody wants to come and suffer. Even yourself, you need maintenance.
Stop to say, oh, suffer together, grow together, and weeping may endure for the night. Joy comes in the morning. I believe all of those. With the economic situation.
Maybe just move towards that side.
With the economic situation. Anyways, so I'm just going to be reading the truth for the day. So the truth of the day today is a quote that we found on people discussing whether to marry rich or to work hard. Okay, and the quote says, women who choose financially savvy partner fare better than their female counterparts who don't. Okay, so we are going to analyze this statement to see you know, marrying for money, do I need to work hard? Like, anyways, yes, be over to you.
That's really interesting because who wants to suffer?
I don't come this life to suffer. Hey, if I follow politician, that song just came to my head.
I'm telling you, because
nobody came life to suffer. Yeah, show me up.
If you don't know what that song says, it means suffering is not a pot of soup that you're gonna be drinking. Yeah, it's not omiobe. It's not a pot of soup. I mean, is it a bowl of soup now or a plate of soup or what now?
A pot of soup, all of them.
But basically, suffering is not food. It's not something that you can, you know, it doesn't help you thrive in life. It doesn't help you grow. It adds nothing to you. So it's not a pot of soup. You don't need it to survive. We're just going to be talking about hustle, work hard, or rich husband. And I have a question for you. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for this?
All right. I'm ready.
Do you think, in your own opinion, just a general opinion, not what you did, okay? Because everyone knows we are both married, right? But I'm not talking about what you did, you know, to get married, but just your general opinion. Maybe before you even got married, you know, do you think it's advisable or it's okay or it's better to marry or date rich as opposed to working hard or hustling together with a man? What's your own opinion?
Well, just like you said there, my dear, all this beauty, now money now. Your mom will say, oh, better do, oh, look, that is a sweet soup. It's money that kill it. It's money that made it sweet. But all jokes aside, though, I can absolutely relate, and I think everyone can relate to that, but maybe not in the same level, because personally, I didn't grow up in a wealthy family. I grew up in a family that they have to, you know, morning food. If you see morning food, glory be to God. Wow. If there's 10 naira to go to school. I'm not joking, no. When you come back in the afternoon, there's always gari. Gari is the standard in the afternoon. Now, whether there will be sugar or there will not be sugar, you know, it now depends. If there's sugar, you take. If there's no sugar, you drink your gari like that. If God now blessed you, is it that God really butter your bread and sugar your tea? There's granuts. You know that you have made it in life. You get so that was the kind of background I grew up in. And to be honest, just like Deborah, who grew up in everything and you know she cannot accept anything below, I also, growing up in that kind of depravity, made a promise to myself that my children will never have to go through this, because I know how living like that, I know how it affected me intellectually, affected, because when your stomach is hungry, forget it. Whatever they are teaching you in school, they would just, and that's why they used to beat me very well in school. It's not because I was not intelligent. The way I knew that was okay, well, don't let me jump the gun. But what I'm saying is that when you are hungry, when a child is hungry, anything you are teaching is every 1 year is going out in the left ear, because there's hunger in the stomach. Okay? How I knew this to be true was, you know, thankfully our family situation began to improve. You know, as I moved to the university, like I can't remember I was ever hungry. I always had food in my house. Like, God came through for us as time progressed. That was when I knew that I am smart, I'm intelligent. It's hunger. My sister is hunger. I came out with the first class in the university. The degree the highest degree I ever had. Can we just in secondary and primary school?
No, let's clap to that. No.
This is not about that.
That's not going to slide. We're going to clap. You know. Okay, carry on.
It's okay. I should do four.
Carry on. And I remember that even though I wasn't bringing anything financially to the table, I remember it was at that moment, even before when we were in the relationship, he would always tell me that I'm not living up to my potential. In fact, he was the first person to say that to me ever. So it was always saying that there are things that you can do. He knows there are things that you can do beyond you not bringing something to the table. So there was much more inside. That's like, in the future, if the need arises, there's something that we can monetize from you. Like, you have the capacity to monetize something, and you have that drive to want to do it. So I just knew that I didn't want to be not contributing in the relationship.
Mediocre. I can't even imagine what would have happened, because I knew how much, I know what would have happened to us, you know, if she had not had her job, she had not kept her job. And you know, it's civil service, so the longer you stay, the higher your promotion and all of that. And my mom was a very smart woman. She never missed the promotion, like, ever. But if she had stopped her dreams because she wanted to adhere to a man, we would have been the one in trouble. You get? So because I know how much millions every semester she was spending on my school fees, because I did school in Nigeria. I know how much millions we were paying every year for my school fees. So imagine if she did not, and it's not like we are comfortable or we have the money or anything, but because she had something doing,